Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yaliali in this incarnation. Today, I wanted to continue talking about the energy that we are going through because this energy, Mars and Pluto, can also activate this fight, this battle with experiences. We have to remember that from the perspective of the ego, Plutonian situations are experiences of danger in which we cannot feel safe in life. In this case, it is linked with changes because everything is given in Aquarius. So this thing about taking our personal power is something that requires a very intense spiritual labor. I am saying this because this could be romanticized sometimes, and the situations that invite us to assume our power or to develop it are the same ones that create the challenge. And with taking the power, I am always talking about consciousness because we have to remember that Pluto has these polarities, one on one side, and this is about obsession, acting in tyrannic ways, wanting to control not only the experiences, but also people. For example, in a moment of conflict that could, with a conjunction with Mars, is something that could happen. And Venus is getting closer of them. So the other polarity responds to the disempowering, which is associated with the victim role. And these tendencies are in every one of us. every person that has an ego has these tendencies inside. So to transcend these dualities requires embrace the pain. There is no sense in rejecting the pain that many times the Plutonian situations bring, to allow that the pain can transform us, and also doing this recognition that resistances are actually an extra weight that we are putting onto ourselves. Not to enter in this circuit of self-judgment, but because this recognition many times, this recognition that we are making the process more difficult for us, many times because of self-love or because we don't want to perpetuate the suffering, this observation many times makes the resistance to stop. And with resistance, I'm not talking about the emotions, I'm talking only about the battle with what it is. So it's difficult sometimes to realize when we are going through the process. Maybe there are people that are that can perceive this, but we are going to understand later in a big scale how this phase was something that was creating major freedom, how these things that are happening are liberating us from internal and external aspects that many times we are so attached because that is what we know. And this sensation, this Aquarian sensation of not knowing where we are going, that can cause instability, many times comes from not trusting in what is for us, because this situation, this process, as it is presenting right now, even if it's something that we don't want to go through, is taking us to the expression of our potential and to a manifestation of a reality that is in concordance with that potential. So I think it's important to remember that in order to connect with a sense. So, okay, family, I just wanted to leave this message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.